Good evening. Good evening. I am Chase Turner, and you're listening to The Party Chat. With me today, I have my beautiful baby boy, my sweet, sweet prince, Mr. Twee. Say hello.
Yo, yo, yo. That's me. I'm Mr. Twee.
I like the rhyme. Go Against Houdini, which just dropped yesterday on the time we're recording this. Banger of a song. You want to talk about it and get into it?
I have not listened to it, but I saw somebody fucking say something about it. Was it LeBron James? LeBron James said Eminem is back, the king himself.
Dude, it was so good. It's a banger song. He talks about Megan the Stallion, and I don't know if you even heard of this. Megan the Stallion got in a little bit of trouble for shooting someone in the foot.
For shooting, like with a gun?
No, with more of like a blow dart. Yes, a fucking gun. No, she
Shooting some.
shot him. She shot him in the foot with a knife.
Well, I would assume someone would get in a little trouble for shooting someone in the foot.
But she didn't. She didn't get in that much trouble. But it's a banger. It's a great song.
Who did
Slim
she shoot in the
Shady.
foot? Was this
I don't
nobody
know.
popular? Just
I can.
like a fan
I really.
or a friend?
I don't want to like. I don't want to start a rumor. I
Misinformed.
think I really think
Yeah, I
it
hear you.
was
Not
the
too.
baby. I think it was the baby.
They shot the baby in the foot.
I think she shot the baby in the foot.
Well,
It was Tory
fucking
Lanez. I think it was
Tory
Tory
Tory Lanez.
Lanez. Tory Lanez.
Is,
Oh wait,
forgive me
maybe
if
not.
I'm wrong, but
I
is
had it
that
wrong.
not the first time that's happened?
I look, if you have a beautiful angelic voice and you're trying to do something for the great black community, you're offending a woman because I had it wrong. Megan the Stallion didn't shoot somebody. I had it wrong, misinformed myself, cut it out. I'm progressive. Women didn't do it. They're not crazy. Tory Lanez shot Megan the Stallion in the foot.
You misogynist piece of shit. You fucking you're the problem. You're the fucking problem.
All right, let's see what we got.
Let's
Let's see
get that
why.
out of the
Why
way.
did why did he everything we know about Megan the Stallion and Tory Lanez shooting trial. This is by Vulture. Claims Megan Thee Stallion claims that Tory Lanez was the gunman who shot her in the foot. This was 4 years ago at a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house. Can you imagine
Yeah,
that? What kind of
I
shit goes down there?
I feel like I remember hearing that a long time ago. That 4 years ago.
Yeah. Can you imagine just how many famous people are there? Megan the Stallion has a story. She's like, yeah, last time I hung out with Kylie Jenner, Tory
Where was it
Lanez
at?
shot me in the foot. Kylie Jenner's house for a pool party.
Well, I'm not too knowledgeable on the genders myself.
That's probably not even. You don't know anything about the Jenners?
They're not the one. They don't have a show, do they?
Okay. So the Kardashians and the Jenners are they're like a mixed family. That no race involved, but they are like a mixed family. So
So they're
it's
in the Kardashians.
yeah. Okay, so there's Kris Kardashian, right?
Ah,
And then the father's Caitlyn Jenner. I'm progressive. Um, and then they had Kim was already born. I think Chloe's already born. Kendall, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to ask Red because she'll know more. She also wasn't a fan of the name drop, so Red is Red. You know Red. We love Red.
red,
Yeah,
red,
yeah. So we know Red.
red.
But yeah, it doesn't really say why. Okay, Megan alleged that Tory Lanez publicist was intentionally attempting to spread false information about the shooting, and it doesn't really say why he shot her. But imagine that pool party. Imagine getting an invite to that little thing. That would have been a blast. Oh,
No,
imagine Megan the Stallion got shot in the foot. Freaking John Elway and Elton John are doing coke on a piano.
I
Imagine
don't.
it. Justin Bieber says is going all crazy about the stuff that really happened with P Diddy, but everybody's hammered so they don't remember. That's the kind of parties we should start throwing.
A P Diddy party? I don't think we should. I don't think that's the kind of party that we should be looking into, my boy.
honestly, honestly, I
I
was
haven't
thinking
watched the
about this.
documentary that came out 2 weeks after
Did you watch it?
the thing. I have not, but I
I
saw
haven't
it
either.
like 2 weeks after the fucking thing came out. So they was on that shit. They had. I think they had a document. That shit was already fucking made. I swear to God.
What really gets me is they they already had a documentary made about P. Diddy, but then when the Dan Schneider stuff happened, the Nickelodeon guy, name drop, shout out Dan Schneider, piece of shit. Uh, he it took him like 15 years to even like make a. There was is on some podcast, and then it really didn't get any traction until later this year. And you know why?
Why's that?
He's copying P. Diddy. That's all it is. He's a P. Diddy copycat. But where did P. Diddy get it from? R. Kelly. Where did R. Kelly get it from? Bill Cosby. It's a long list, and I'm sick of it. I'm next.
And
Uh,
where did Bill Cosby get it from?
I think he got it from a drug dealer.
Oh,
That's,
okay.
that's where he got the pills, is from a drug dealer.
Oh, the pill. Okay, see, two different things here.
Can you imagine? Okay, so you know there's those families, and then like everybody, like there's those TikToks, we'll go with that. There's those TikToks, it's like my dad coming back whenever I become a D1 athlete or something like that. Have you seen
What?
those?
What is it?
Those TikToks, and it's like my dad finally came home after I became like a D1 athlete.
I cannot say I have no.
Can you? Okay, so pretty much that's what everybody thinks happens. You become famous, you become really rich, you get loaded, whatever happens. You're Elon Musk. Shout out Elon Musk. Um, we know you're listening
Yeah, for sure.
for sure. Send me to Mars. Red's getting on my nerves. Time to switch up for an alien. Don't mean Mexican. All right, but no. So imagine P Diddy's family. They're talking about him for years. They're like, oh yeah. Imagine I'm picturing a book club. Picture it with me. A book club.
A book club?
Book club. Here's why we're thinking book club. Picture the scenario. Close your sweet, gorgeous eyes and listen.
Okay.
They're at a book club. It's P. Diddy's mom and all her gal pals. They're out there, and she's been bragging for 20, 25 years about her son being P. Diddy, one of the greatest producers of our time.
Hmm.
Imagine how awkward it was to show up to that book club. I can imagine they're reading To Kill a Mockingbird, and you walk in there, and everybody's staring. They're staring at you because you were talking all this shit about how P. Diddy was making child music stars, shout out Justin Bieber, but really P. Diddy was actually making some sick misogynistic videos with little boys. It's sick. It's disgusting.
You know, I tell you what, freaking. Remember when, like, before all that shit got big, the fucking Epstein list was big, and then all of a sudden it just wasn't big? I wanted to see what the fuck was on that list. That list never happened. I thought it was coming out.
There,
I thought,
look, okay. We're gonna get back to it. Me and a guy I work with, shout out guy I work with. We know you're listening. We were talking about COVID. COVID just kind of vanished for a little bit, and it's coming back now. I'm not saying COVID didn't kill people, but what was COVID? Was COVID actually big pharma trying to cancel out small business?
or was COVID Ozempic? You know,
The weight loss drug.
that's,
How did you?
that's I just watched the new South Park special.
Oh, okay. So how did you hear? So you heard that through South Park about Ozempic?
Yeah.
Isn't
Hmm.
Ozempic really bad for you?
Well, it didn't work out great in the show, but that's South Park. So I mean,
Let's look at the side effects for Ozempic. They can't be that bad. Okay, you're gonna get some stuff. All right, there's a list that says 13 more. Holy fuck! I'm gonna go with the light stuff first, and then I'm gonna drop some bombs on you. Okay?
okay.
All right. Here we go. You ready for this internet ISIS that absolutely just drops bombs? You got constipation. Okay. Fatigue, nausea, bloating, diarrhea, kills 1.6 million people a year. Dizziness, blurred vision, and then you get heartburn, fast heartbeat, pancreatitis, a lump. It just says lump. I swear to God, it just says lump.
Says the lump.
You get a lump. Then you get thyroid cancer. So what's the difference between me having a side effect from Ozempic and me not wearing protection? Like I'm gonna get a little lumpy if you don't wrap it. So how do I know? I'm spreading it. I'm spreading it. I'm spreading STDs because I'm thinking that I'm having Ozempic side effects, but I'm not. Did you hear about
I'm not.
that?
What?
So this is in our region. I'm not gonna like shout out where we're from unless you want to. We can definitely shout that out. But there's a huge, 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 huge. You can Google this actually. So, in Ohio, like northern Ohio, or whichever part of Ohio is close to us, um, that is spreading HIV, and it's like a 4.5 statewide, like it is a 4.5 statewide epidemic of this one lady spreading HIV, and it's everywhere. I can't find what it was, but it was bad. It was so bad. Like it got so bad.
Spreading HIV.
Yeah,
There's an HIV pandemic.
there is near where we're from. Like, it got so bad, the cops were even like, guys, if you tell us if you have HIV from that prostitute right now, we won't put you in jail. We just have so much of it spreading around. It's bad. I thought it was the new COVID.
Isn't it illegal for people with AIDS to to give AIDS to other people? Isn't that illegal?
I,
Can't you go to
I,
prison for that?
I don't
I
know.
swear,
Can't
I swear I saw that. I think that's a thing.
the Google searches on this laptop. I don't think we're gonna get a trade-in price on it if we went to upgrade. They're gonna fucking burn it. Can you go to jail for spreading AIDS? Oh my god. We're already off the rails. I love it. Okay. Uh I didn't type in AIDS. I was getting a lot of coronavirus stuff and I didn't know why. Okay. Uh okay, so look. There aren't any federal or state laws making it illegal for you to not tell a partner about an STD you may have. Laws on the topic vary from state to state. That being said, it is typically illegal civilly and criminally to knowingly or recklessly transmit an STD.
I fucking thought so. Can you go to what's the penalties for that?
I can imagine life. It should be a war crime.
A
That's
fucking
bio
war crime.
warfare. That's bio warfare. Okay. It doesn't not a lot of states. Okay, it's civil law, so it's probably a while. In many states, if you don't tell a partner about an STD and your partner contracts the disease, you could face a civil lawsuit. So maybe it's not jail time. I think it's more, here we go, criminal charges. Uh yeah, it's just a lawsuit. So you can get sued.
You're fucking damn right.
That was from
Huh, bro, that sounds like a
stdcheck.com.
business.
You think so? That's a black market?
Oh,
Black market warfare?
fuck yeah, dude. You can make a business out of that.
You think we can
Find
sell
find
HIV?
some pretty well. I guess you couldn't be finding out. You couldn't be getting a whole lot of money out of the people, but I wouldn't say it's the greatest business, but
I mean,
it's there.
anything's a business. Anything can be a business. Speaking of which, let's go and get to our ad reads, which we definitely have. I want to shout out Crayola for keeping my dad fed when he was in the Marine Corps. Go ahead and shout out Corolla. Any brands you want to just shout out real fast? Get us some sponsorships.
Um, fuck. I'm gonna shout out Lost THC. Fuck yeah, give me sponsorship.
Let's go ahead and
It's more expensive down here in the south.
go ahead and shout out Bagel Bites for giving
Ooh,
Caden
ooh,
massive diarrhea today.
ooh,
Go ahead and
God,
shout that out. Mr. Twee
God,
was having some
God damn.
belly issues, having some
That was
tummy rumblies.
a rough morning.
But you know what they say? They choose God chooses his finest warriors to handle his toughest battles. And that was you today.
Oh fuck yeah! You ever seen that dude on TikTok? He'll post a video every morning, I'm pretty sure, and it's like just the AI voice, and it's just the fucking hyping you up in the morning. It's like you wake up and ready to just kill all the day, and just you ever seen that shit? You ever seen that? You need to see it.
I haven't
It
seen.
listen. When I wake up, first thing I do, I poop, and I listen to that TikTok because it really hypes me up and it really gets me going for the morning. And I get me a Prime Energy. Shout out Prime Energy.
Shout out Prime Energy. Logan Paul, sponsor us.
Yeah, shout out Prime Energy. Ice Pop. It's a real banger.
You know, it's so weird. We're getting back into it. I know we both kind of agreed, but I do want to say this. I do want to say this. I don't poop all day. Like I get up for work at 4 in the morning. I'm a blue collar baby, so I'm a hardworking man, and I can't seem to stop. Shout out, who sang that song? Toby Keith. Shout out Toby Keith. I think R.I.P. Um,
Oh,
I'm probably gonna look it up while I tell you the story. But yeah, I don't poop until I get home, and when I do, you would think that they had just hit the second tower. It's so bad in my little studio
mm,
apartment bathroom.
mm,
It is
mm-hmm. Mm.
terrible.
Isn't that right?
It burns. I have to keep
Mm.
toilet paper in my freezer. It
Yeah,
hurts so bad.
yeah, it ain't supposed to. It ain't supposed to do that. Do you consider taking anything, maybe?
It's
Like
just
to ease the
I'm
pain a little bit?
Ozempic.
Ease the way through?
No, it's just I get nervous, right? I get nervous whenever I'm at work because we have like school bathroom stalls, and the guys I work with are really immature. That's why they still work there,
Oh
except for
my
some of them.
God, don't fucking tell me about the goddamn bathrooms. Holy fuck.
Are they rough where you work?
Oh my God, I swear to God, there's like sometimes there'll be like shoe marks, like people's like standing on it and like just walking around having a dance party on the fucking toilet seat. How does that? I swear, how does that work? What? How does that happen? I swear to
I
God, it's shoe marks because I'll see the same shit on the floor.
Okay, so "Hardworking Man" is a song written by Ronnie Dunn, but the album's called Brooks and Dunn. So did he sing it with Garthy, a little Garth baby? Where you at, Garth?
That sounds about right.
I mean, we're just gonna say it. Featuring Megan the Stallion, probably. They felt bad for her foot injury. Um, but all right. We've been waffling for 17 minutes. You ready to really, really get into the nitty gritty? Boy,
Get into it.
let's get into it. I've been thinking about this topic for a while. Okay, and I
All right,
really
what do you
thought
think?
I really thought it would intrigue you. I put a
Okay.
lot of thought and effort into this. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food.
No, I'm kidding. The topic today, or scenario.
See,
I want a
I
scenario.
was so intrigued.
Was you
My,
intrigued? You want to talk about
that,
that instead? Instead of what I put blood, sweat, and tears
that,
into? Shout out blood, sweat, and tears.
hamburger helper, but we could go ahead. But go. It's hamburger helper. What do you want to say?
Okay. I
Tell me,
want a
hamburger helper.
scenario. Shout out Hamburger Helper, sponsor us. Sometimes I use chicken and it's all right. It's actually not bad, but we're not gonna get into this
Oh,
right now.
shut the fuck up. Sometimes
What?
on the box it'll say use hot dog slices. Who the fuck would ever use hot dog slices for hamburger helper? Dude, you have to be. That sounds like some like Kenny McCormick type shit to do. Use fucking hot dog slices for goddamn hamburger helper. That's crazy.
Shout out
That's
Kenny
crazy
McCord.
stuff.
Shout
Shout
out
out
Kenny
Kenny G.
McCord. Okay, no. Here's what I want. What are you doing? Purge scenario. What are you doing in the purge? Just hits. Like your first. You've done it for a while. It's not like first year purge. The purge has been going on for a while. I want to know your plan. I want to know your setup. I want to know the heinous crimes of the white man.
Okay, so we thinking. Oh, is it like Purge World? Like from the movies, or like this world Purge?
This
Because like,
world.
okay, because the Purge movies, fucking, those guys are just all right. Like we can't say that. Edit
Can't
that
say
out.
that.
Can't
Yeah,
can't
we'll
say
cut it.
can't say that.
Yeah, we'll cut that out.
All right. Anyway,
We'll bleep it. We'll
it,
bleep it.
fucking okay. Well, I lost my train of thought.
Oh
Go and
God.
ask me the question again.
Okay. What is what is what are you doing during the purge? I want a scenario. I want you've done okay, so here's the full thing. Here's the full prompt that I thought of.
All right.
The purge starts, right? 5 years later, it's still going on. What are your next moves? First steps. It could be preparation, the heinous crimes that you're committing. Anything's on the table with the purge. Am I right or am I wrong? I've never seen the movies.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You're other than I think that the only law was like level 10 government. You can't be touched. But other than that, any crime's good.
So any crime is good. Like,
Oh yeah, any crime's good, but I think you're starting a little late here because after 5 years, I'm already gonna be set for life. All right,
okay,
let's
so
first and foremost. All right,
then how are
one or
you
two
getting set?
years, and well, because who really needs a plan? Well, fuck, we should get down in the depths. You really do need a plan because there's gonna be a lot of people out, and it's gonna be a little rough. It's gonna be rough getting around. Everybody's gonna go after the banks, the stores. See, where's all the hidden cash at? That's the good question.
hidden cash.
what are the hidden gem spots in the
I
purge that
really
nobody's
feel
going to be
like
going to? Because
if you,
everybody's thinking the stores, the freaking
yeah,
vape stores,
yeah.
the banks. That's where everybody's going.
I don't think
What
anybody in fear for their life is gonna be like, I'm gonna go rob the fucking vape store across the street.
Listen,
Fucking
that definitely was not my first thing thinking. All right.
fuck it. I'm gonna get a damn bullet Raz ice. Like, no, no, you're not. I'm not hitting up a vape store.
No, you're telling me if you purge night and you're getting off the exit and you first thing you see is a vape store and you're like, well, shit, might as well.
Would the purge be a national holiday? This is all in preparation for
Yeah,
your
oh, for
scenario.
sure. It's the
Would we
purge is
get work
the
off?
national holiday.
So would we get work off for the purge?
I mean, in the movies they didn't. So
They
the
still had to
movie,
go to work.
but all the movies, I know like two or three of them. They started out the people coming home from work. They were coming home from work, stopping off at the grocery store, talking to the grocery people while they were working about what they were doing on the night.
So, so, so you mean to tell me, right? You mean to tell me that you can get a day off where a magic rabbit drops off marsh marshmallow chickens and eggs all up in your front lawn, but the day when you should probably that could be your last day on Earth, you have to go in and flip burgers at the McDonald's for 9.75 an hour. You have to. Shout out
Listen,
McDonald's.
I'm sure you could request it off if he's really feeling it, but by God, if you needed that buck. But let's be real here. If the purge was a thing, nobody'd be working.
You think everyone's
Yeah.
calling in that day?
Well, goddamn, who's going to be working at McDonald's? All the
Well,
people, all the McDonald's employees are fucking going purging and getting rich. All the
we're
like
about
the those lower class businesses. Who's running Sheets? Who's going to work at Sheets? Nobody.
you a big, you a
We're
big
going to have no Sheets.
shout out Sheets. Are you a
Shout,
big
shout out
are
Sheets.
you a big Sheets advocate?
You ever had that Sheets? They listen.
If you tell me
I'm
about the
gonna say
macaroni bites right now, I
no,
might love
no.
it.
That's fucking macaroni bites. So speaking of macaroni bites, god damn, I had to say something about Sheets.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just go say first here and furthermore, first and foremost here. All right, the Sheets Oreo milkshake, cookies and cream milkshake is the best cookies and cream milkshake you can have. It don't get no better. It
Have
just
you,
it just don't.
well, McDonald's came out with a frappe, an Oreo frappe, and
What the
Red,
fuck's even a frappe? Isn't that coffee?
yeah, it's like a coffee milkshake, but
Well,
Red absolutely loves it. She goes crazy for it.
don't do they put coffee in it or is it like one of the
I think it's I think there is coffee in it. I think maybe like a shot of espresso, maybe. Um,
not big on the taste of coffee. I fucking hate the taste of coffee.
well, it doesn't taste like coffee. It's like you're drinking a milkshake with some caffeine in it. So yeah, it's coffee frozen into ice cubes. So the ice in a frappe on these
Mm.
little Pinterest things I'm looking at right now.
Mm.
Shout out Pinterest. Um, it's crushed iced coffee. So the ice you freeze coffee into ice is what I'm getting at, and then you crush it up into a milkshake and you drink it that way.
The coffee is the ice.
Yeah, the coffee's the ice. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting here.
Can't
It's
say
gonna
I'm intrigued. Can't. You lost me. You sorry. I'm gonna
not a,
stick to the Oreo milkshake from Sheets.
and that's fine. All right. Do you
It don't get
have
much
a
better.
scenario? Because we are 24 minutes in of waffling, and I
Well,
want.
what are
There's a
the hidden
story
gem
with this.
spots here? We never.
Hidden gems, dude. Obviously, the prostitute that's spreading HIV across Ohio and West Virginia and North Carolina. She's a hidden. That's the hidden gem.
How are you gonna? You just go rob them?
Yeah, I'd be, dude. I would. 100% I would.
What?
Cause
And that's why you're still gonna be purging in 5 years. All right, that's the difference in us. All right, that's why I'm not gonna be purging in 5 years. And I'm gonna have a cabin out in the woods, up in Colorado.
look, you wait till you hear my game plan, and then you tell me who's gonna be
Got
purging.
well. Let's hear your game plan then. Let's hear it. Let's talking this game plan up.
Look,
Let's see what you
I
got,
have
big
been
boy.
hyping it up. All right, look, I switched it on you. Okay,
All right, let's hear it. Let's see what you
I'm gonna
got.
flip up. So obviously, I need the purge to be going on for a while for my master plan. This is a long con. Okay,
Okay.
I need it to happen. I need to also be moved away and be established to where maybe some summer camps are. This sounds really P Diddy. Give me a documentary. Shout out documentaries. But I need it. Okay, and here's why.
Okay.
I wait for the purge. And if people are still working like the movies, then it's gonna work out just fine. I get up the courage, I walk up to a bus. I steal the bus. You know what
Okay.
the bus is full with?
Children.
Obese children going to fat camp. And here's why they're such a crucial part of the plan. I'm progressive, okay? And I imagine everybody is around me is progressive. Shout out Joe Biden. Okay?
Okay. All right. I'm assuming I got a good location in mind of where you might be at. A
Okay.
few.
So I
Hmm.
need those kids because I'm a progressive guy. Everybody else should be progressive enough to not want to harm. They should be body positive. Oh, I'm so progressive about this. I only listen to Lizzo. That's the only thing
Goddamn
I
right.
blare.
Hmm.
That's it.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out
what you're
Lizzo.
on. You're
You
on
know that?
Lizzo.
I think Lizzo is canceled though. So
Did you see? No, did you see her respond to the South Park special? Did you
no,
watch the
I did not.
special?
I know I haven't watched any specials.
Oh well, if the people that couldn't afford Ozempic, they gave them Lizzo as like a medication or something, and they were like, they're saying if you wanna, I fuck yeah, I don't remember, but it was really bashing Lizzo, and she reacted to it on TikTok. It was fucking hilarious.
So if you type in, oh God, if you type in, I'm progressive. I wanted to throw that out there. Um, Liz, if you look up, just type in Lizzo. The first thing that shows up is Lizzo height and weight and how to calculate it.
And how to calculate it? How to
Lizzo was
calculate
canceled.
that BMI? She was
Sure.
canceled. What'd she get canceled for? God damn it!
She is canceled. And that's because she told her backup dancers, one of them
Oh
up to her.
fuck! I
Yeah, did you hear
remember.
about this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm in that situation, th- that's like, okay, so Lizzo telling people they need to get skinnier is like Stevie Wonder telling me I need to take a closer look at something.
Was it? Didn't the same thing or like a similar thing happen to what's that bitch that made the talk show? Ellen.
Is
Ellen.
Ellen canceled?
I'm pretty sure she got canceled because she was like really mean to her backstage people. I swear that was a thing.
Let's
Don't hate to
Google.
play, hate the game. Google that. I think that was a thing.
All right.
Pretty old
Ellen,
news.
uh, well, Ellen is,
I don't think
Ellen's
she's
show is
canceled.
ending, but she did get kicked out of show business because Ellen did get canceled. But she was very mean to those people, which is so weird because I feel like she's having dance parties and taking selfies. Shout out
Oh
Ellen.
yeah, it's always the nicest people on the outside. It's always the nicest people. Got the darkest demons.
All right, back to my scenario. I'll go ahead and get back on track. We're bad at this. Let's go ahead and get back on track.
Yeah, Persian and stuff.
Shout out Distractable. Uh, Persian. All right. So I'm everybody's progressive. Only listen to Lizzo. Who's gonna harm a bunch of obese children? We're body positive. It's 2024.
I know I wouldn't. I
I
mean,
exactly. I wouldn't
you
either.
know me.
I wouldn't either. I you can't. Bullets just repel off of it.
Hmm.
So, anyways, I am having them form a human shield around the bus I'm driving. The bus is also a huge key player because I'm hitting every bank, but I'm not going for the vault. I'm gonna have those overformed children help me lift every ATM we can find into the bus. Because the purge has already been going on. Everybody's gonna be hiding. They know what to do. They got vaults. Shout out Fallout. They're gonna be hiding and stuff, especially where we live now. If I'm gonna move to the suburbs, it's gonna be a nice little area. So we're going and we're hitting ATMs. Tell me how I don't get away with that.
Hmm. Well, gosh, it is a pretty well set up plan with the obese kids. Not gonna want to. Not a whole lot of people out there going to want to harm those people for sure.
Yeah, yeah, because
Hundred
guess
percent.
what? The purge, we may forget the laws, but you know what doesn't ever forget?
Our morals.
I was gonna say Twitter.
Ooh, Twitter.
I'm
X now.
tweeting you.
X now.
X.
You're Xing. You're Xing me.
I'm Xing you. I'm Xing out your hate of people that are overweight and not showing body positivity.
Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty solid plan. It is a pretty
And
solid plan.
it's good. What would you do? What are you gonna do?
Listen, I tell you, the only fault in your plan, right,
Mm-hmm.
is that you're in a bus. All right, so you may get because everybody's gonna be hitting the banks, right? So every bank around freaking all the local banks, they're gonna be getting hit. So you're definitely gonna be able to get one or maybe two.
Mm-hmm.
But with the matter of the bus plus the weight of the obese children and the all the money in there. You're gonna be real slow. You're not gonna get too many banks, right? So it's gonna be a good haul, but it ain't gonna be a great haul.
Uh, Well, if you think about it, everybody's going to be at the banks, right?
Hmm.
ATMs aren't just in banks. And I don't even know. Let's see, just to be happy, okay, I only need to steal like two or three. Most banks' ATMs are stocked with a set amount of cash, typically ranging from 50,000 to 200,000 inside of an ATM. I need to
Well,
steal like two
it's
or
the
three of
same with
those.
the ATMs. I mean, well, ATMs also hard to get out of the ground, aren't they? Isn't that a thing? Aren't
I'm
they like
they
they're
are,
really
but
hard to get into and really hard to fucking get out of their
that's
spot? I'm pretty
that's why I
sure.
have the children. They're gonna help me. You know how many people go to fat camp a year? Look, look. I know
Is that still a thing? I mean, if we're so progressive, do we really need a fat camp?
I mean,
There's the fault in your plan.
that's the fault. That's the fault. You're right. You're right. Maybe I'll just sit outside of like a. Oh my God, there aren't a lot of statistics on fat camps, so it's hard to exactly know how many. Those fat camps are a cover up for concentration camps. Shout out Adolf. Probably shouldn't say that. No, cancel Adolf.
Yeah,
X. Do you
don't
want
shout
to
at
get
it.
on?
Yeah,
Get
you don't.
on
Yeah, fuck that guy. We don't like that around
We
here. We're
don't
all, we're
support
progressive.
Adolf. We're progressive. We don't like Adolf. Sick mustache. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna probably bring it back
Yeah,
2025.
yeah. Shout out art school is what we need there. Shout out art school.
Shout out art school.
Yeah,
The,
that's the lesson to be learned from that one.
the first people to cancel Adolf Hitler was art school.
Yeah, fucking. If we, that's why we need more art school, and we need to shout out more art school people.
Yeah,
'Cause,
shout out the
yeah,
artists.
yeah, need more artists and stuff.
Okay, so there is some holes in my plan, but if you think that your plan is so much better, go ahead and spill it. You're beating around the bush. I don't even
All
know if we
right,
can
I'll tell
say
you.
that.
All right, I figured it out. I
Can we
figured it
say
out.
beating around the bush considering what's happened to Megan the Stallion? She was shot in the foot. Um, Bush is a derogatory term for women. Can we say that?
I feel like I've heard that term within the last 4 years, and that
Fuck
was a
it.
pretty old thing. But I have figured out my plan.
All right, what's the
All
plan?
right, I
Shout out
figured it
Bush.
out.
Shout out Bush, by the
So,
way.
what you from your statement? All right, it intrigued me. You
Okay.
said you was like, "Who the fuck's gonna want to go to the vape stores? Who's gonna want to rob that? Who thought that?" So clearly, not a whole lot of people thinking that. But just think about how much goddamn money's in there. Think about how much money, within the vapes themselves. I mean, holy shit, how many of them are there? And like they're at least $20 each, plus all the other stuff. There's a whole lot of money up in the things, which obviously they're probably gonna try to lock it up a little bit, store that stuff up. But the people, once you get to them, I'm pretty sure a lot of them live there. All right, this is my bold conspiracy going out there. So that's where I'm going. That's where the cash is. Not a lot of people going there. I could probably hit. I'm thinking like, gosh, in 12 hours driving around, I could hit at least 30 vape stores.
Wow. Well, your plan might be a little bit better
Yeah, yeah.
because I don't know how many vapes are sold a day. Let's look it up. Well, here from the years of 2020 to 2022, it went up 46.6%. I'm just gonna open up the link. Shout out CDC for this. So that means
Just
we are to 22.7 million units were sold in between January of 2020, and that is insane, to December. So that whole year, 22.2 million. Is that a lot of vapes
I
to get
I
sold?
I feel like it's probably more.
You,
I'd say it's probably. Oh, it's definitely more.
is it
How many?
more?
How many? Gosh, I'm gonna sound stupid. How many people are in America? Are
How
we are
many
we
people
thinking
in
just in America?
I mean, that's what I looked up. That said in the US. So, but I mean,
Okay, well,
how many
how
people
many
are in
people?
America?
What's the U.S. population again?
Let's Google it because I definitely know. I'm a patriot. All
It's
right.
like what is it? 2 billion? A little, just a little lower.
2 billion? I don't know
Uh,
if it's that high. I feel like it's probably
I
in
think
the
it's less. I think 1.8 maybe. Am I waffling? Am I talking out of my ass here?
billion? Billion people? No, the current population of the United States of America is 341,666,542 as
All
of
right.
June
Well,
1st. So this is just today. All the stats
well,
came in today. This is a live service game we're playing,
well,
baby.
shit. Don't I look dumb?
Here we go. This is what I really want to read. What percentage of America is white? 71%. We're climbing the leaderboards.
We need to get those numbers down. Come on,
We need to
Chase. We
bring
need to
those
get
numbers
those.
down.
We need to get. We need to get it less. All
Stop
right.
Asian hate. Shout out Jackie Chan. All right. Bring them down. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm progressive. I only listen to who's a progressive artist now that I can't say Lizzo. Um, Lizzo was a gold mine. She was a body positive, strong African American woman. And
Yeah.
I feel like it really hurt the industry whenever she got canceled. Let's get serious.
Yeah.
Music hasn't been the same.
It affected me personally. My life has not been the same since. I've noticed. I
I
can tell you that.
so many things went wrong. I mean, look at us. We're making a podcast. So many things have went wrong in life since Lizzo got canceled.
Where's it all gone? All right.
I don't know. I don't know, but I think it should change. So you're robbing vape stores. I'm obviously, but do you have to return the money, you think? Because it's still stolen money. If you spend it the next day after the
Well, no,
purge,
why would you have to return it?
well, because then it's still stolen money. It's still illegal to use. It's illegal to use stolen money. It's illegal to steal money, anyways.
Yeah, but not during the purchase now. So it's just your money now. It's finders keepers. Have you not heard of the famous rule of finders keepers?
I've heard of Jeepers Creepers.
As a movie.
Oh no, then I have. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Well, there's this rule. Okay, it's called finders keepers,
Okay,
where if you find it and you keep it, it's yours.
it's
All right.
forever.
So what? Yeah, in the purge, yeah, you keep it. You find it and you keep it unless until next purge, if someone takes it or you spend it. But nobody's going to take it back. All right. It's not like illegal the next day. Why? Then nobody would do it.
So finders keepers, that rule applies in the purge.
Oh, obviously, it always applies.
But I thought there was no rules during the purge.
Well, this is post purge. If you find it in the purge, you keep it post purge. It's a
Oh, okay.
cause and effect type scenario here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm picking down what you're putting up. I know
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah, you got that.
No, yeah, I get what you're
You
saying. I
hearing
understand
me?
completely. I am hearing you. So now my question is, how long do you think? What's the time frame of you doing that in the purge? Are you doing it like day one? You have the set, like you're ready to go?
What is it again?
Are you set? Are you ready to go? Or are you gonna wait a little bit? Like my plan's a long time.
Well, I mean, well, I'm gonna do a little preparation before. I'm gonna find probably the best locations to hit.
Okay.
Probably like the ones that get more business, but are also in like smaller areas. So a little safer to go around. I'm gonna find me a nice route. I'm gonna find me a nice route to hit. But like as soon as Purge night hits, I mean, I'm going and I'm hitting them fast,
Fast and hard.
fast and hard. Obviously,
Shout out,
that's how you got
shout
to live
out,
your life.
shout
Just
out
fast
my
and hard.
uncle. Shout out my uncle.
Shout out your uncle.
Give him a documentary. P. Diddy gets one. My uncle. Why doesn't he get one? All right. Let's look up what states have the most vape stores, and we're really gonna turn this into fruition.
Oh, that has got to be Florida.
Florida.
No way, it's not.
Oh, oh wow. We're way off. We're higher.
Cali?
No, we're taking it back to some other stuff we talked about earlier. Oh, we're in the top 10, baby. Let's go. Top
West Virginia's
10.
in the top 10?
We're in the top 10.
That's actually
Okay.
crazy.
Number 1 and 2 is Tennessee and Maryland. Oh wait, I lied. I lied.
Ten-
Tennessee is most vapors. Maryland is the state with less vapors. Because you know what that tells me? Maryland's a bunch of clean lunged bitches. Shout out Maryland. What you
Fucking
got?
Maryland's the
What you
shit, dude.
got?
You ever
What
been
do
to
you have?
Maryland?
Ooh, why would I go to Maryland? I
There's
feel
some
like if
beaches in Maryland and stuff,
I
right?
feel like if I go anywhere with a female's name in front of it, Red's beating me. We're divorced. That's all it is. All right. 7 of the top 10 states where the most vapors are in the South. Alabama. Shout out Allie. Arkansas, Kentucky,
Is this
Louisiana.
the least or most?
This
What are
is
we on?
most. We're good. Top 10 states with the most vapors.
Okay.
Oklahoma, Tennessee, and West Virginia. Let's go. Okay.
We're we're 9, 10.
We're still at the bottom. We can't ever be the top. Look at our education system. We're not on the top. We can't figure out how to spend money. Look at
Well,
our
we're
roads.
we're a much smaller state, so. But I'm proud. I'm proud.
I will
Well,
take
I
top 10.
probably shouldn't be proud. Probably not a great thing to be proud
I'll take top 10 anything. Okay, we're in the bottom stats. All
of.
right.
Okay, we're probably, if I recall correctly, from like 10 years ago, we were as well the fattest state, and probably the same. We're probably still the
Think
fattest
you
state.
think we're the fattest
So
state?
probably,
Why
yeah.
is that not like New York, dude? Because they just eat like the pizza. Shout out New York. Shout out Chris Stefano. Um,
Just trying to freaking Dave Portnoy, gosh.
exactly. Fattest state. What we got? Fattest state. West Virginia
West
is the
Virginia,
most
yeah, you're damn
obese
right.
state. We are so good. All we do, we fucking eat pasta and smoke blue raz ice.
We've been the fattest state for like 15 years now.
We eat pepperoni rolls, smoking on some blue raz ice. Okay, we are fucking on top of things over
Oh
here.
yeah. And I bet you if you look up happiest states, we're up there as well.
You think so? Happiest state?
I,
There's no way. Everybody
that's
hates it here.
probably not a statistic. Well,
I mean,
God.
maybe they do happiest jobs. Utah. We're not even. Nope. Nope. Hawaii is
Well, fuck.
number
What?
two.
What doesn't that just make a whole lot of sense? Then doesn't it?
Well,
If you're upset at Hawaii, if you hate, gosh, what is there to be upset about in Hawaii?
uh, the locals.
The
I don't know. I watched the Scooby
the
Doo
the
surf
heat.
movie. The heat. The heat kills. But it's Utah, and then it's Hawaii. Maryland is because they don't vape. Shout out truth.com because apparently vaping cigarettes gives you vaping cigarettes. God, something my grandpa. It gives you depression.
And they can also blow up and kill you.
Really?
Yeah, swear it. I
Wow.
swear it.
Wow. Well,
Saw that. I told somebody told it to me. He was my counselor.
is that a likely source? Did you know?
Not personally, not on a personal level.
Hmm.
Just strict student counselor relationship.
Well, that's another statistic we'll bring up next week, baby, because that's
Next week's topic.
next week. Well, first one and done. Episode 1, baby. How long you think this is
Fucking
gonna go? We got like what, 2-3 weeks left in us?
what is it?
I said, how long you think we're going on? We got like what, 2 or 3 weeks left in us, and then we're done.
Oh, something along the lines.
Okay, I say we end it here. This is a banger. Just end it all. Fuck it. Get it over
Fucking
with.
A. You know what? Yeah, I'm down.
Give it to me. But all right.
Ooh,
Ooh. Mr. Twee,
that's
thank
me.
you. Thank you for being here. Again,
Yes,
you're gonna
sir.
be here every
Yes, sir.
week. You're the
Yes, sir.
you're
That's
this
me.
is your show. But all right.
As well as you. You're also going to be here every week. Yeah.
Well, we'll you
Mm.
still haven't sign the contract and then we'll talk, all right?
All right. Well, once we get the money situation figured out, the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. But all right, remember everything that we've talked about today. Make sure that you keep these topics in the party chat.